Hello folks, today we're going to do a Salisbury steak recipe. Very simple, tasty. It's the belly, just right. And that's 3 pounds of ground beef. We have some Worcestershire sauce we're going to add. We'll add some chopped onions, some minced onions, and some beef bouillon. And that's as simple as that. And we're going to get started on this baby and get her going. And we're going to add a half a cup of chopped onions. Do the mix and mix her up, and I'll be right back. And we're adding 1 tablespoon of the beef bouillon. So we're adding that. Next we're going to be adding, a couple of tablespoons of the minced onions. Since it's 3 pounds, you need a little bit. And the Worcestershire sauce. This is your key ingredient. Ooh, I might have to go get some more of this. There's 1 tablespoon. We'll see what happens. Alright. For this recipe, today I'm going with 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. We've got 1 in there now. 1 now. So I ran out. I had to get some more. There's 2. And there's 3. Smells pretty good. Alright, we'll get her all mixed up. And put her in the pan. And get her cooking. Show you what to do next. Alright, I've decided to add a couple more tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. We have 3 in there now. I'm going to go with 5. Because it doesn't really smell all that great yet. And we'll go for that. Mix her all up. Yeah, I do it with my hands, that's for sure. It works better. I don't care what anybody says, it always does. Ooh, smelling so good. Now I'm going to have to drain the grease off of this, but that's kind of get the gist of the idea of what I'm doing here. And we'll get these flipped here in a few minutes. And drain the grease. So I got 1 little tiny one there. But they're pretty good size, but they'll shrink down as they cook. And they'll be fine. So we have 2 cups of water. And we're going to put 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in. There's 1. And that's 2 tablespoons of my base, my beef bouillon. Adding that to the mixture. I'll stir it all up. And we will put some Worcestershire, which is another teaspoon. About a teaspoon. We'll get that all mixed up. And we're going to add that. Come on, stir it up good. I'm going to add this right to my pan with my meat in it. Got my meat already here. We'll turn it back on. I cut up an onion, put the onion in. We're going to thicken it up with my other mixture I got going on here. Just want to mix up with 1 hand. There we go. There, getting something done now. It takes me a minute. And this will make our gravy for the stuff. Now, with the size of pan I got going on, with the size I did, I might have to do it a second time. But for now, we're going to go with this. A 1-timer. And we're going to add this right in to the dish. And we're going to let it saute real good. It's kind of how it looks. I'll put the lid on. I'll let her saute away. And then we'll see how she turns out. I did mix up a second one. And want to put it all in here. And let it just soak up and do its thing. That way it'll cook really good. Let it saute. And just simmer. And just turn down low. And I'm going to let her simmer down. And enjoy it later. And that's as easy as it gets. A little bit of grease in there. It'll work its way out. It does get a little greasy because it's burger, you know.